Jimmy Johnson leads that lap.
Whoa,
God damn it, for wide.
Boyer forcing his way in there, wasn't he?
Keselowski looks to shoot the middle. Remember Chicagoland.
In making that move, he got away from the 22, but that's where he had to go to get to the front.
Gets down.
There's going to be a wreck right there. Oh, Kevin Harvick was close right there.
Hoping he can shovel Jimmy Johnson back and have a shot at racing Newman for the win. Here comes
No, Keselowski. No, no, no. I'm like wanting Newman to win this right now.
Keselowski knew he
He's
had to
in
mark
there.
Jimmy Johnson there. That's who he has to keep from winning this race. To have his shot at it.
5 to go.
Kyle Busch is barely not in.
Boyer to the inside.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson got loose.
Trevor Bayne getting knocked around a little bit. Hangs on to it.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy. Come on, Ryan Newman. Hold on to it.
Here comes Logano to help the two-car now.
Oh, my God. 4 wide with rookies.
Caution flag out.
Oh, my God. Caution. What? Are you kidding? Come on. Get it. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Debris, 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 debris. Jeez. I was almost determined they were going to wreck there for a second.
Has reported a piece of debris on that yellow line in one of the corners. Apologize for not being able to pick up all of the radio transmission. There's a little going on there.
Wow.
Yellow flag number 5.
And supposedly there's debris
What
out.
position everybody was when that caution was thrown. Because they were 3 and 4 wide there.
And so remember that there's something on Joey Logano's car. That might be what they were looking for. That's a piece of metal.
Yeah, that's not good for Logano.
You can sample a little piece of debris off the grill there.
If he can run up on the back of his teammate and knock that off.
So remember that the way that the timing and scoring system works, and now who picks it up, and thrown down to the apron. At the moment the caution is called, David Hoots, the race director, the managing event director for NASCAR in the tower, presses that button that triggers the computer system, and under a yellow that's not after the white flag, the moment that each car crossed the last scoring loop on the racetrack is the one that determines their running position. That running position already being called out on the race control radio to the spotters so they know how to align their drivers. Of course, on the last lap after the white flag waves, they go back to video replays and so on to determine where everybody was at the instant the caution was called, which might just come into play again. Desperate times for 3 drivers that just need to win this race to stay in the championship. Brad Keselowski.
Oh, Brad, you better go away. Go away. So with you, Jimmy.
Check downstairs in the Quick and Loan CSBN pit studio. Nicole?
I was just checking my heart rate a little bit down here. Wow. I have no idea what to expect in the end. I think it's really interesting the position that Jimmy Johnson is in right now. Having absolutely no help. When he looks in his rearview mirror, absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it really is. You see Jimmy Johnson taking it to a new level, and so is Brad Keselowski. They're driving harder than I've ever seen them drive in my life. I got to tell you, the guy that was really making me a little nervous is Landon Castle up there to mix. He was running really good. Kind of got them all boxed up a little bit.
Yeah, he and Trevor Bayne as well, but Ryan Newman, he is not going to give up. He's scratching and clawing, trying to figure out which lane this stuff.
That's what I thought. What do you do? What do you do on this last restart?
You just got to block. You got to block. And the guy that's in the best condition right now really is Brad Keselowski because he's got his teammate Joey Logano behind him. Those are really fast Fords. And Logano, Keselowski's got to be loving the position he's in right now, looking at his rearview mirror, knowing his teammates right there with him, going to help him. We've heard before, Logano says, I'm not moving off your bumper. So, look, the restart coming to the start-finish line and exit turn 2, to me, is so important. To get in line, we'll see what happens.
It's just an interesting mix because Martin Truex Jr. just led his first lap of the year. He's up there in 5th, obviously hasn't won a race. Clint Boyer has not won a race. Kurt Busch hasn't won a race since Martinsville earlier this year. And Trevor Bayne, he's not won.
Yeah.
So they're fighting to get to victory lane while the others are fighting to advance in the chase.
Yeah, all bets are off. Right now, you're trying to get to that checkered flag first. We saw Clint Boyer be very, very aggressive. Truex Jr. has had a tough year. This would be a great win for that team, that organization. And Ryan Newman, same thing. Great win. Need one. Haven't had one this year.
My pulse has settled down.
Let's
Is
get it
it
on.
time to go back up again, Alan?
Yeah, at the very least, Nicole, it's going to be a rather spellbinding couple of laps. We are set for a green-white checker finish. The one-to-go signal being given here, and we will go a lap over the scheduled distance. So this is the first attempt at a green-white checker.
Can they make it on field?
Let's check down on pit road, Dave.
Paul Wolf watching over Brad Keselowski's activities today. What's he got ahead of him here on these final laps, Paul?
Well, he's done a great job all day, and the whole team has all week on this red sport.
Wow.
All we can do is ask for a shot coming down to the end, and we're in position right now. So it's just all about who helps who and what lines go. So we know he's really good at this, and we're happy to have him behind the wheel.
Remember, he's got one teammate out there that can help him for sure.
Newman made a good decision by taking the bottom on this restart as the leader, because if he hadn't done that, he would have had the 2 teammates lined up on the inside. It's a good way to split them up.
And there you see, the last 4 times we've had a green-white checker finish here at Talladega. The leader at the scheduled distance was not the winner that took home the trophy. Fitz?
Huh.
With Luke Lambert, he's the crew chief for Ryan Newman, and there was some discussion as to which lane Ryan was going to take for this restart. How'd you decide on the bottom?
Yeah, I think that it's a little bit safer. You can control your destiny a little bit on the bottom. It's a shortest distance to get there, and it puts you right on the line. I think it helps the best.
How concerned are you about who you might or might not have to work with on this final restart?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the 22 is behind us, so he's not going to necessarily want to push us by the 2, but we'll see how it plays out.
Thanks, Luke. Alan?
All right, Fitz, thanks. So you've heard from Keselowski's team. Dale Jr.'s all the way back in 16th for the restart, and there's Jimmy Johnson in 4th.
They're probably solid and don't need to do anything stupid. They're going to be the 5, the 99, the 11, the 20. Those guys aren't going to do us any good, I would imagine. 78, 15, 41, 21. Those guys are going to be aggressive. 78, 15, 41, 21.
DJ, Andy, you've been making all those racer hand signals to each other up here. What are you seeing?
I think it's just a matter of doing the 2. It's the 22 and the 2. Are they able to get together quickly?
Come on, 31. You better get a good start right here. Come on.
He really can't take too many chances. Bad as he wants to win this, he just needs to finish with no trouble.